Good evening. It is June 28th, 2020, and it's 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And today, I will be talking about why there's so much compatibility problems with the, the truck simulator game. Though it's called American Truck Simulator. And I'm pretty sure that European Truck Simulator 2, I know that might have the same problems with compatibility because they've been deleting mods. They made mods incompatible. That and on Steam, I keep on getting those notifications. Mod has been removed. This item was removed or deleted. Wonder if it's because of the compatibility problems. It's because of their update that they might doing and to throw those good content off and stuff like that. There's so many problems anymore. So let me tell you something. So last night around midnight, I got on my computer and then I started playing Farming and not Farming Simulator, the Truck Simulator. That's for PC only. So when I started to play the Farming Sim, no, not the Farming Simulator, the American Truck Simulator. Excuse me, the American Truck Simulator. And yes, I love the game. I love using my wheel because my wheel comes in handy, and it sucks to drive trucks with a keyboard and stuff like that. It sucks when I do it on a keyboard. But good thing that I've got a, but good thing I've got a racing wheel. And the reason why I've got the wheel almost a year and a half ago, because I love simulator games. I love playing farming simulator games. I like simulator games in general. No love. Farming Simulator 19, the PC version and the console version. But the only thing that's pain in the butt for the console version is the slot system. And let's say you want to get like more stuff, like more like the farming implement, like manure spreader. I mean, let's go to say manure, the solid manure, liquid manure, which is basically slurry. The plants, I mean the crops and stuff like that. But but I'm just going to focusing on the truck simulator. I have problems with that game because now greetings to the world, boys and what? Get fucking copyright for that stupid song. Don't even listen to that shit. So leave it off. So so last night when I was playing the game, Truck Simulator. So I clicked a certain truck. It was Kenworth T 880, and what do I? So I clicked on that, and then the game crashed on me, took me back to my desktop, the background desktop, and the game failed to load. So I'm trying to look for solutions, but so if there's any problems, I try to look for problems, but I don't know what to start when I look for problems like that. Talking about the the, the game, the SCS messing up the game. Love the trucks. I know they. So anybody who are American Truck Simulator fans, I know people love those trucks, and people love the trucks that. Uh, yeah, the trucks. I know the latest truck that came out was Mac Anthem, and it had a nice, beautiful sound to it. Those real sounds, love those real sounds. It's like driving an actual truck. And yes, I love the real sounds of that truck. I think that was the latest truck, and now they tried to update it and throw some of the good mods off. Ended up being incompatible and then being deleted. It's ridiculous. What's up, Truck Fan 67? Anybody who are truck simulator fans. Anybody who are truck simulator fans. So, like I said, I'm having an issue when I try to start the game. When I click on a truck, which I'm about to try it out, and I know one of the trucks it was a Kenworth T880, and it was like a sleeper. And I know what color it is because I made it purple and stuff like that. And I clicked on it. It took me. Then it took me back to the background, the back to my desktop, and the game crashed. Sometimes I don't get a message from. Sometimes the box doesn't pop up, or sometimes it does. But I need to find a solution for that. Is anybody else who has issues on that? So last night when I was playing Truck Simulator, so 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 I bought a truck. It was a Kenworth W900, and I made the truck beautiful, and I made the whole truck purple with the yellow stripe on the side. It goes around on the back, and I put like lights on it. I put the big light bar in the back, and the split light bar in the front. I'm gonna say mini bars. One mini bar at the right, one mini bar at the left, and on the bumper, and on the bumper, I put the lights. I put red on the left and blue on the right, and I put blue on the right on the side, and red on the left side, and on the mirrors because I remember making that. So I made a truck and I bought the truck and went to and then I didn't even have a chance to save it because the game crashed. Boy, it pisses me right off. I need to know. So how do anybody, how do I find these solutions? We got Joe's TV. What is up? What is up? Yeah, she's talking about the truck simulator having issues with that, and I don't know if it's. You mean normally the game usually runs smoothly, but it was like maybe lagging a little bit. But with them I mean yeah, with them deleting mods, it's screwing up the whole game. That's what's happening, screwing up the whole game. And yes, I bought all the DLC. So so and yeah, I bought the game back in October of 2019. So that's when I bought the game. So YouTube Buddy, they have walked through to every game. So at least I know the type of truck that I had. It was a Kenworth TW, no, Kenworth W900. It was a pretty truck. I made the truck as pretty as can be. On those silver things, I know that's part of the truck. I know it has like Kenworth sign on both sides. Put red on the left side, blue on the right side. Put turn signals on there, and boy, that truck looked pretty though. And I was, and I was, and I loved the, like I said, I loved to test drive that, but I didn't have a chance to. I didn't have it, so I didn't have a chance to save it because, like I said, the game crashed. Well, while I was looking for a trailer, I was looking for the trailer that makes it look nice. Boy, I was upset when they have when the game crashes. Freaking hate those issues. Why can't they just do away with these issues? They should do away with the stupid mod. I mean, the mod compatibility problems. That's the biggest pain in the ass. And they keep on deleting mods from the Steam Workshop. It's ridiculous. We got Muscle Man 8562 in the building. What is up? What's up with this gorilla emoji? Man, I wish I could learn how to make mods and stuff like that. You mean the modifications to the game? So, yeah, this is the. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the game. I hope I don't get copyrighted because I'm about to show that Maximum Games, which I think they made the game, and SCS software must be the software. We got Nature Larcia in the building. I shade with Albert glue. At least I seen it. At least I seen the video. Most Man 8562. I think it was an awesome video. Yeah, this is the game that I've been playing. Because since I bought the game, I owe the game. It's my favorite game too. But like I said, the biggest issue is the some of the mods are incompatible, and I hate when these mods they don't work. But number one, these mods they should be part of the game. Number two, they should fill when they made the game. They should have filled up the whole entire country of the United States, from city to city, from town to town. They should make more main roads, dirt roads, more towns, more highways. They should make more. I mean, and yeah, they should make a lot more of that. And they should make more better sounds for the truck engines and stuff like that. Diesel. They should put like trucks that's like all in one unit. It's like on the same chassis. They should make like box trucks and stuff like that. They should make like more Freightliners. They should make more internationals. They should make more they should make more trucks. They should make like buses, vans, minivans. Which one example would be a Chrysler Town and Country. I know it's one of the minivans. Another minivan that would be a Dodge. I mean, a Chevrolet Astro. They should make SUVs like Chevy Tahoe or something like that. They should make like more cars that are drivable. That's what they should actually make. And yeah, they should make more mods, modifications, which I know that's the full word of mods. Because if I was SES software or Maximum Games, if there's an issue like that when the mods are incompatible, if I was them, I would fix it. I would literally fix it. That's what I would do if I was them. If I see flaws like that, especially they should make mod. I mean, they should make and yeah, they should make more. They should come up with more solutions when when people are trying to play games and have fun or spend hours playing the game. Sometimes the mods they make the game crash, and I don't get it. Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, I'm just watching the chat and stuff like that. So when I was just talking about the issues on the pharmacy, I mean American Truck Simulator. I know. So how was your Sunday? A week after Father's Day. Can't believe it's been a week. We know that 4th of July is coming Saturday, so it's in 6 days. So I don't know what's going to I don't know what's going to happen this year, but I don't know in my area. Oh yeah, some of the trucks had like a light bar that I put on. They removed that because of when they deleted a mod. So I had to replace. So I had to replace. Here's one example. It was a one example. It was a Kenworth K100E, which is a cab over. So when I found out that that light bar was gone, all because they deleted the mod, I had to replace. So I had to come up with a different one. If they deleted that, I hate when they delete stuff like that. It's ridiculous. And some of the mods are obsolete. And these mods should not be obsolete, not unless they update that. We've got Raid in the building. What is up? Happy Sunday. Who wants to grow? Who wants to grow in a real way? Got Chills TV in the building. How are you today? So make sure you grab up Chills TV. Yeah, sometimes I see a software. Sometimes they don't care about the game, but number one, if they made the game, they should support the game that they made. Yes, I know the truck simulator. I know that's only for PC. At least I know that. That's what I would say. I would say that they should get rid of the compatibility problems that people are running into. They should get rid of that. They should get rid of the mod compatibility, the mod compatibility problems. They should get rid of that. And the other truck. So before the light bar was removed, but I didn't remove the light bar. When they updated that and make the engines for certain trucks run. I mean, when they run, they sound okay, but when you turn the truck off, it and it sounds like the engine is still running. There's something wrong with the. I wonder if it's my graphics card or the game itself. I don't know. I know certain I know certain trucks have that in the car, the 4-door sedan. So the game thinks it's got so the thing that so the game thinks that the car is actually a semi, and the sounds of the car, it sounds like a semi, and it shouldn't sound like a semi. It should sound like a car. That's what it should sound like. And yes, I know some cars got diesel engines, but not. They don't have some the cars like sedans. They don't have the diesel and I mean the big diesel engines that they put in trucks like Cummins, Caterpillar, Picard, MX-13. What else? Trying to think of the other engines. Detroit series, I believe. They should make more sounds for the engines. They should make more like they should make more engines. They should make like a another engine, the 3126 7.6 liter inline six Caterpillar engine, which is the diesel that they put in buses and trucks. I think they put that in buses, the FS65 Thomas and the FS65 Bluebird bus, and they put that in Frontliners, Bluebird Visions, which is at least I know as a bus. At least I know that. And they put and yeah, they should put more. They should put like engines like that, and they should put more. They should make more international engines. They should make one for the 7.3 liter. They should make that 7.3 liter international diesel engine. That's a 8 cylinder diesel engine. They should make more. They should make engines like that. That sounds exactly like that. And I'm talking about the pre-Power Stroke engines. It's pretty much that I think Ford made the international, or is it just international? Yep. Happy Sunday. At least I had a good day today. Enjoying the weather. It was raining when we got out of church today, but we needed that rain. It was like awful dry. So finally dried up this afternoon. So since I got out of church, it stopped raining because yeah, everything was wet. So basically, it stopped raining after I left the church. Just got here and chilled out. That's what I pretty much did all day after church. You know, so tr- yeah, sometimes the traffic lights, those yellow lights before it turns red. The yellow lights are short. They should put more longer yellow lights, so the trucks would have a chance to stop, or the traffic would. So basically, I turned that mod on, so so it would be no traffic. So our travels, I would because I would travel better without traffic. But in real life, yeah, in real life, you we will have traffic when we drive in real life. In real life, So when so let's say on the light on the traffic light, when it's been green for a while, then it turns red. I mean yellow. It turns yellow before it turns red, and it gives about maybe 5 seconds before it turns red. But on the truck simulator, he probably only give you like probably 2 seconds or even less. Yeah, they should make more longer yellow lights and stuff like that. At least 4 to 5 seconds, stuff like that. They should make more. And sometimes the parking lots are small and stuff like that. Sometimes parking lots are small, or sometimes road is too narrow. And the game time, they should slow the game time down. The game clock, excuse me. So that's what they should do better. They should do better on the engines, the truck engines. They should do better on the sounds of the turning signals, the shifter, when it shifts, the air brakes, when you put the parking brake on, and they should make they should make more real sounds for the, like I said, the air brakes. I say when the person pulls the brake, and then you would hear the air bleeding out, or the air would bleed out, and then when you push that in, you hear the air hits a little bit, and the other thing they should make more, they should make, ugh, they should make better sounds with the air when it gets to like to a certain point. They should have a like a air the air bleed. I mean the government cut off on the air when it hits like a certain amount of air pressure air in the air tanks, and when you hear the air bleeds out, they should make more like that. They sh- and yeah, they should make more sounds, something like that. That's what I like to talk about today is the anybody who are really who are actual truck simulator game. I mean, who are who is who is a real fan of the American Truck Simulator. Yeah, I know the American Truck Simulator. I know they made that in 2016, and European Truck Simulator they made that in 2012. So here's what I think. They should make more games. I mean, they should make more. So number one, they should have made a full map of the United States. So normally when you see a sign, a red and blue shield, so that would be the interstate. And then it will say the numbers. It will say interstate in the red part. Now on the blue part on the bottom, it will say the interstate number. Where are you going on the highway? They should come up with more decals and stuff like that. Like you would name your truck or make your own company or whatsoever. They should have a feature of that on. That's what they should have for that. We got one in the house. Oh, well. And they should make better textures. They should make the better graphics on the shadows from the trucks, but not just the trucks. Everything when it's sunny, they should have shadows. They should have like at least like so when it gets dark, normally yeah, when it gets dark at night, when they have the truck lights on, all the trucks will be light up. I mean, lights will be lighting up, the gauges will be lighting up, and stuff like that on the dash. They should do better on the lights and stuff like that. The cab lights, which is basically inside of a truck, is usually mounted on the ceiling or anywhere in the truck. So back to when I tried to replace the light bar. So before they removed that, they had it was an amber light bar and had white in the middle or clear in the middle. It was those it was those rotator light bar. So the lens of the light bar was like amber, and they have those metal things that's like the skinny bulbs in it, and the rotator just spins around. It looks like it's flashing off and on and stuff like that. So they removed that mod off of the type of truck that I had. I know it was. I know it was a Kenworth K100E, which is a cab over, and then another one that I had the same light bar on. It was a Mac R, which is a older truck or something like that. Something like that. The Mac R series. Yeah, there was mods for the places like Walmart, Best Buy, just like the others, Walgreens, and the other places. So they removed. So when they screwed up the game, they remove it. So they remove back to the default places like I forgot what it's called. I know that starts with a W. So they changed it way back to the default places. The name of the places. Oh, because of mod compatibility changes and all that stuff. They should they shouldn't ever remove these mods like that. The mods for the textures, for the pastures, like the roads, the mountains in the distance, clouds in the sky, the texture for the rain that goes on the splatters on the windshield while it's raining during a storm. They should go better on the when it's thunderstorming. They should go better on the lightning and stuff like that. And number so like I said, I'm trying to find solutions to the problem that I've been having. But and I know I'm not the only one that's having problems on YouTube. I mean on that game. And plus the textures on the I mean the signs on the AI, they should AI stands for artificial intelligence, the AI traffic. So they should fix that. Fells them. That's what they should do. They should stop removing these mods that people love because it does screw up the entire game. We got Wolfie16 in the building. How are you? Got about 7 likes, 3 people in the building. Let's see how many dislikes I got so far, but I don't worry about the dislikes. So anybody in the chat, hope you had a good day. So make sure you grab up Wolfie 16 and brackets. So make sure you grab that channel up. Make sure you show that channel some real love. That's right, I said it. Real love. Because everybody likes real love. If I know, I'm trying to get more people, and I'm trying to get them to stay. That's what I'm trying to work on. I say these streams, regular streams, panel streams, and stuff like that. So I'm trying to work on that. Yeah, because so so the trucks that I so the trucks that has like the engines that sounds crappy. I think I mentioned that late Thursday night, but I like to talk about it more here on Sunday. So I know I made the rant video about that too. But I'm trying to get more details and stuff like that. I'm sure you'll get amazing streams one day. We are all supporting you. Thank you for supporting me. I'll definitely support you back because at least I know that should be a two-way street. Let's say if I receive something, I have to give it back. Two ways. Let's say if you show love to me, I show love back to you. That's how it should work. Number one, here's what I should think that the modifications, the gaming modifications, they should be free instead of the paid mods. But I I hope, here's a tip: don't be afraid to say something was on your mind. Yeah, if I was the developers in the game, I would make the game better, full fledged, I would put more work into it, like the map. They should have made a thing of the. They should have made the whole entire states, the United States, from coast to coast, from west coast to east coast, all 50 states, which includes Hawaii and Alaska, and they should make that for Canada, Mexico, stuff like that. So the states that currently have is Washington, California, Oregon, Nevada, Utah, New Mexico, Arizona. I think that's just about like 7 states. 7 out of 50. That's not even half. I mean, that's not even half a country. That's not even half. So this year they try to work on trying to trying to think what states that they tried to work on. I think they try to work on Texas, Idaho, whatsoever those states, but they should make the states, all the states. That's right, all 50 states, which you, and they should count as Canada as well. I know Canada is a different country, but they should make Canada as well, and they should make Mexico as well. That should have been part of the game when it was released, because I hate it when they make a game that isn't finished. Because if I was them, I would make a game. I would not release the game until the game and the works, the content that is fully on there. That's what I would do if I was those developers. Developers and people are trying to work their. So people are. I know some people they are who are modders who are they try to modify the vehicles and stuff like that or something like that. They should and sometimes they work their butts off when they make mods, but they should make it available to everybody. They should make everything public for the mods, the trucks, the traffic, the weather. They should do better on the weather graphics. They should do like wind and stuff like that. They should do a feature that if you blow a tire, they should make a feature about that. I mean, a feature of that. Let's say if you blew a tire on the highway, then you got to pull over. And they should make tire stores and stuff like that. And they should make a feature that you can change oil. Or if you're out of windshield wiper fluid, they should make that as well, like doing in the real car. They should make a like a pre-trip thing. How they check the lights and stuff like that to get ready for the day. That's how they do pre-trip inspection. They check the fluids and what's on the hood, check the engine, check everything. You see how school bus drivers every morning before school, they do their morning routine. They check the ambers and they check the reds and they check the stop arm. When it comes out, the lights flash. The crossing gate on the front of the bus, it comes out and make sure the safety buzzers work for the emergency exits, the rear door, the top hatches. Some different buses may vary. Sometimes it has a come on. Sometimes it has a midship door for emergency door. The emergency windows, the doors that normally students get in and out of. Those front doors, they have a release lever. When they use that door for a front bus evacuation, sometimes the rear door bus evacuation, stuff like that. Sometimes they, sometimes they, let's say they, let's say all the doors are trapped and and the top was pretty much, let's say the bus was tipped over to the side and it was on the right side where the door is. The only way they can get out the rear or they can get out the top. And they have this a special bus for the no child left behind. So people turns off the bus and that buzzer would ring. And there's a button at the back of the bus and they try to turn it up. And first they check the seats, see if there's any students on the bus and stuff like that. That's how people every day, drivers, anybody who are bus drivers who are driving to school and back from school every day, Monday to Friday. Normally schools run no around normally schools usually run around maybe around late August to June. Let's see, get some shares out of the stream. Because let's say if I was a if I was like a developer or if I was like a developer or something like that, and there's problems in the way they should resolve these problems. That's what they should do. Resolve these problems with mods that are obsolete, mods that are incompatible. They should fix all that. Fix those problems when they come up. That's what that's what I would do if I was them. I would fix these. I would literally fix those problems. That's what I would definitely do if I was them. If I was one of the developers, I would fix that. I would find the problem and try to get rid of the problem. That's what I would do if I was Maximum Games who made games, made the simulator games. So number one, if they want to update the mods, they shouldn't be deleting it. Let's go say them. I wouldn't be deleting them if these mods. You mean, yeah, the mods they should not. They should be compatible. When they make mods, they should keep them compatible to the game because that should be part of the game. That should be part of the game. The map that they should have made, though, they should have made a whole map of the United States with all the towns, with all the cities, the roads, more places. They got to do better than that on that game. They should, and yeah, they should put more like trailers and stuff like that. I love those tanker trailers for the milk and for the gas, the water, yeah, the gas and stuff like that. Oil and other things that they they should put more in there. They should put more trailers. Like, yeah, they should make more. Yeah, they should put like buses on there that's drivable. They should make like school buses, transit buses, shuttle buses. They should make like more buses. You mean if I was a game, I should if I was a game. I mean, if I was a game developer, to come up with the good graphics, and they should and they wouldn't have the compatibility problems depends on what computer that people has. Normally a gaming computer. How in the hell does people afford a gaming computer? And it's hard to afford one because it's expensive. A gaming desktop could be expensive. Got Nina Vixen in the building. How are you? Got Nature Larcy in the building. How are you? Nice to see you. Got about 10 likes. So we got about 10 likes. Yeah, if I was a person who created a game, they shouldn't be they shouldn't be making the game half-assed. If I was a game developer, I would not release the game until the game's finished. That's what I would say. They should make the game that is finished, because it doesn't cut it when they release a half-ass game that isn't finished. Okay, let's see it. Let's see if I can. So they're trying to come up with Idaho DLC, but I agree that they should have came with the whole entire country, the United States, coast to coast, which includes Mexico and Canada. And they should make more vehicles. They should make more loads. I mean, yeah, they should make more vehicles. They should make more like cargo. They should make a feature for the passengers, for the vans, the buses. They should make more. They should make better mods and stuff like that that actually works. And they should make mods that's actual, which is compatible to the game. They should make mods that's part of the game, even when it's like big or little things. Everything in the game should be available. You mean I don't mind DLC, but pretty much I know I've bought the whole entire deal. I mean, yeah, DLC. When it probably comes out, I had to pay for it just to get that DLC, this DLC, and all that crap. Paying all that money. It's ridiculous, but DLC, which stands for downloadable content, which that should have been in the base game. That's right, that should have been in the base game when it was released. Yeah, well, when I was mad when I had that truck ready and I was ready to test drive it, and it was a W9 900. It was from Kenworth. It was like the best looking truck that I ever looked at. Light bar on it was stacked. It was stacked, souped up with lights. Blue on the right, red on the left. One big light bar, two mini light bars in the front on the roof. I mean, that was like the best looking truck that I ever created. I mean, that I ever decked out. I mean, boy, I was bad when that game crashed on me because I was about to like to I was about to buy a trailer. I'm trying to buy a trailer that matches with the truck and stuff like that. Find a like a trailer that goes to the truck. It will look better with the same with that truck and trailer with the same color, with the same tires. I know it had Goodyear tires on it, made the rims yellow and stuff like that. It was a good looking truck until the game crashed. That's why I hate when that's why I hate when game crashes because of the compatibility problems with the mods and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. Do away with that. The next thing I want to talk about the Farming Simulator 19 with a slot system, which I freaking hate that. Which I really do. And the reason why I don't like about the slot system because it has a limit. It has a slot limit. Because let's say you want more equipment, but you got a lot of money. But when you see the slots, when the numbers are like red color, when the numbers are red, which means you're out of slots, and you haven't even put a farm down yet. Let's say for instance, I'm out of slots, and I haven't even built a farm yet. That's what I hate about the slot system on the console version for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. Freaking hate the slot systems, pain in the ass. They should get rid of that. That's a that's a downfall. The Farm Simulator 2019 for the console version. It's a damn slot system that they should get rid of. There's no reason why these items on the game take so many slots. They shouldn't be taking slots. These Lex, would you? I would love to do a panel stream with you one day. That sounds like a good idea. I should have done a panel stream today, but I know I done a panel stream Thursday. At least I had at least two people on the panel. It was Premier Hell, which I love that channel. And the other one was, just think of it, Angel Muniz Variety Show, which I know he was on there on late Thursday night into Friday morning. So I remember doing an overnight stream. That was pretty fun. Got over 100 views over that. I mean, from that stream. So basically, we were talking about it, pretty much everything. Yeah. So yeah, let's say, does it make you mad when you you customize your truck and you made it? Let's say you bought it and you're ready to go off for a test drive and stuff like that, and when you go to and then I try to then you try to buy a trailer that goes to the truck that matches with the color of the truck. I'm talking about semi trucks, not the pickup trucks, the semi trucks. So make sure you grab each other up. And right now, just looking at the chat and stuff like that. So what do you think that? So what do you think about the game that crashes on you all the time? I think for me, in my opinion, I think it's really annoying. That's what I would say. That's what I would say for real. It's really annoying when the game crashes. Sometimes it shows dialogue boxes, but sometimes it has like an error problem. But one of these days, I like to find the problem. I mean, the solution to that problem because, like I said, I just need help with that stuff when I run into problems like that. It's ridiculous. But I'm not the only one who plays the American Truck Simulator. I know people. I know there's lots of people playing Truck Simulator. I don't know how people got the certain mods to the certain truck. They probably have Facebook link to do that, and it's hard to get a mod from a website. I don't know. I didn't even know how to do that shit. There's no way I would be a good modder because I don't have experience about modding and stuff like that. But I would love to learn how to mod the games and stuff like that. I would love to do that. I like to make mods work. But this incompatibility, but but in but this incompatibility crap that people, what the problems that people runs into, oh, that's so stupid. That's what I would say. Stupid. You mean it's like it take what's it when you get into a problem, it takes forever and ever and ever to solve problems like that. And SCS should is responsible for the compatibility problems. They should be responsible for that. But always they cares about money down their freaking gullets. It's what they want is money. What they want for money. And we get this shitty ass, half-assed game that they ever release. You know what they do? They basically take the content off the physical disc and they resell it as DLC. That's quite some bullshit right there. That's what I would. That's what I would definitely say. in the slot system on the slot system on the farming simulator game on the console version, the gaming console version. Here's what I think of the slot system. It's bullshit that they put a slot system on the game for the consoles for console players because because they want to get more equipment. They'd like to build more like farms and stuff like that. They can't because of the slot system, and and that's the one that they should get rid of, the slot system on the game for the console version. I know the PC version. I know that doesn't have a slot system, but sometimes when I play it, sometimes it just lags and stuff like that. Even when it's compatible to Windows 10, it lags. Or sometimes some of the mods, it's got a similar problem. They've got a problem with the mod compatibility. You know what's really stupid on the Farming Simulator game? I know for the big bags, for the pig food big bag, oat big bag, wheat big bag, seed big bag, solid fertilizer big bag, they all take slots. Lime big bag, genetics big bag for seeds, genetics big bag for fertilizer, genetics big bag for lime. So they all take slots, and they shouldn't be taking slots. Let's go to pellets. They got a fertilizer tank, herbicide tank, seeds, pellet sapling, poplar, poplar sapling pellet, sugar cane pellet, herbicide tank, which is the modded version, fertilizer tank. That's for the modded version. I think that's liquid fertilizer. So they all take slots. Bales, the dumbest thing that they ever put on bales. It's those slots. Square bales, square straw bales. They take slots as well. Square hay bales. So basically, hay is basically it's like light green. I know grass bales. I know they're a little bit darker green. They got round bales for straw. That takes about that takes slots. That's so stupid. Round silage bales, which is basically it's wrapped in a silage wrapper. It's basically silage is basically fermented chaff or something like that. Fermented chaff or hay, all that stuff mixed together. round hay, round bale of hay. Like us, so that's another slot as well. Let's take a let's take a look at the forestry and stuff like that. I know chainsaw. I know they take slots, but they shouldn't be taking slots. Number one, chainsaw is a handheld machine that cuts down branches and stuff like that. So all of that takes slots. The broom, which I think is from the mud, so that takes slots as well. Wait, about the slot limit. Slot limit is so stupid. Some of the good tractors, they take so many slots. The places they take so many slots and stuff like that. Like I said, the slot system it's got to go. I know the slot limit is 1,299. I mean 1,299. For red tractors like Case International, they should make more tractors for the base game. They should make more. They should make like more John Deere stuff. You mean, yeah, I know they've been making John Deere stuff. Latest tractor for John Deere was a so latest John Deere is a 620M, 6120M, the small John Deere tractor. They should make more. They should make like farm tractors. That is compatible to the game. That should be in the game. But at least they've got the John Deere 40 series, so that's pretty good too. For both platforms, basically all platforms. DJ Goham, that's another awesome channel. So I know he definitely likes the game. I mean the farming simulator game. So I think of the other farming simulator channels. Channels. I know there's FS Club. I mean SF. I mean S. Wait a minute. FSFS Club. So that's another great channel. I know it's a big channel. I know DJ Goham. I know that's an awesome person, awesome channel. Got about 10 likes, 3 people in the building. 1 hour 32 minutes in. And here's what they should have made. The truck simulator, they should have made that for Windows 10 because they made that for Windows 7. But that's why it screws up the game. And then we got Roller Coaster Tycoon World, which is an awesome game, but they made that for Windows 7. They should have made that for Windows 10. That's why that game always crashes on this computer too. Because it was Windows 7. They didn't make it for the Windows 10. They should make games that's compatible to Windows 10. Because people wouldn't have to fall into these compatibility problems that people are falling into or running into. You know how people feels how when the game crashes on you and it sucks. When I think it's just beyond ridiculous, and that's what I would say. It's beyond ridiculous. So anybody, no, yeah, for Truck Simulator, they should come up with the record tow trucks They should make wreckers. They should make rollbacks. They should make fire trucks. But not just that. They should make more. Yeah, I know, I know. Fire trucks. Yeah, they should make more fire. I mean, they should make fire trucks. They should make one for the ladder. They should make one for the rescue. They should make the ones for the engines, and they should make one for the engine. That's right, the pumper. They should make one for the pumper. Yeah, they should make one for rescues, pumper, ladder, snorkel trucks. Trying to think of the other piece of fire apparatus. They should make like 4-wheeler for the games, boats for water rescue. So they should make ambulances that's drivable. They should make like armored cars or whatsoever. Oh yeah, tankers. I forgot tankers for the apparatus, the fire, the tanker fire trucks and stuff like that. When it normally it's filled with water and stuff like that, with portable ponds on them when they make a fill site. So normally a fill site is basically when they fill the tankers up, the tanks, the water in the tanks. I know engines, those pumper trucks. I know they got a water tank. Pretty much it acts as a tanker, but it's totally different. It's usually equipped with ladders and stuff. Normally it's equipped with ladders, pipe poles, and the other special tools that they need for the fire and stuff like that. But not just the fire, but any other incident. I know there's a hazmat truck just in case something spills, or maybe a tinker truck. Sometimes it, sometimes or sometimes a tinker truck. Sometimes lay on the side after when it's rolled over. What else they should try to think of? What else that they should add and stuff like that? Yeah, like I said, they should add like more vehicles like that. Ve- yeah, vehicles, the police units, like they usually have a normally a car, a SWAT car that sometimes blocks the roadway or something like that. They should make those kind of vehicles. Put on the truck simulator and the European European truck simulator. They should make more type of content. They should make more of those. I wish they bring back those light bars that they that they took away because of the so-called update destroying mods from the game that people love, which was unnecessary. You know, the most annoying thing, game crashes. Really hate that. We all do. You mean I know I do. I definitely don't like when that happens. You mean like it's ridiculous. Right now we haven't even reached 2 hours yet. We're at 1 hour, 46 minutes, 34 seconds. Yeah, like I said, they should do better on the graphics on the games. You mean on the game. Number two, they should do make more sound mods that actually sounds real instead of a 2 year old who makes a game that makes the game so crappy. You mean like I said, if I was a if I was a developer that makes games like that, I would make it full fledged with a full map with tons of vehicles and a feature that has an actual day. You mean the real songs? I mean, not the songs. The real the real sounds. Like you mentioned, the real sounds. They should make more real stuff. Even when I try to watch tutorial videos to try to solve problems if I get when the game crashes, but I keep seeming to find the solutions for that. And yes, solutions are a lot better than problems because so yeah, solutions are a lot uglier than the solutions. That's right. Problems are ugly than solutions. So where I'm from, Pennsylvania, that's where I'm from. That's where I live. Pretty much my whole life I've been like here in Pennsylvania. But with the yeah, with the mining compatibility problems, they should fix those problems immediately when people are falling, when people run into that problems like that. Because it's like one problem goes to another, one problem goes to another. It's what it is. Sometimes some of the different games, sometimes they got like a similar problem with the game. Some of the games they have problems because of that compatibility problems. You mean that's just frustrating? Try to get the game working and stuff like that. All and you got to deal with those stupid ass loading screens. Yeah, the only thing that bothers me when they delete the mods from the workshop, Steam Workshop, because the game, the when you see the notification, it says item or mod has been removed or deleted. And I see that every time, and I was like, what is up with that? Even when I made a video on Thursday night about that. Why are they deleting those good mods? And some of the mods they were end up being incompatible and end up deleting that. That's just ridiculous. That's what I was saying. That's just ridiculous. Why they do that? They probably do that to annoy people. And there's and I see and I see people who had and I see people who are playing games on the YouTube on the while I was watching videos. There's some of the trucks that they never had before. The mods they did that they have in the game. And then sometimes it's hard to get a mod from a website because you got to download a certain file and stuff like that to make it work and stuff like that. Here's what I think. Here's what I think is probably that's just number one. It's just flat out ridiculous. Number two, making mods incompatible. That's screwing up the entire game. Plus the updates and stuff like that change the sounds of the game and stuff like that. The engines. Number one, number one, when you turn off the truck will be normally the truck is off and it should be silent. But instead of that, on the certain trucks, I still hear the truck running as I turned everything off. Everything off. So the keys basically, so everything is just off. But it shouldn't make that. It should not make that noise while the truck is silent. We should fix that mod, that sound mod for those trucks, which includes Volvo VNL 760, Aero Death, which would be the high roof, Scout Extra, Oak Standard, which that's a sedan. So that has like a truck sound, but it should not sound like a truck. Since it's a car, it should sound like a car, and it should have a gas four-cylinder engine in there instead of instead of the instead of diesel. But sometimes they used to have a four-cylinder diesel engine. It should have that, but not. It shouldn't have a. It shouldn't have a shitty sound like that. When the cars back up, they don't even, they number one, they don't have a backup alarm. Cars don't have backup alarms. I know vans do, buses do, some buses do. Normally some semis do, the semi tractor trailers do. Fire trucks, I know they do. Ambulances, they do. Construction, any other construction vehicles, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But cars, sedans, coupes, they don't have backup alarms. I know some of the farming equipment, I know they got backup alarms when the reverse lights goes on, and then the backup alarm, the beeper alarm beeps because it's in reverse. And like on cars, vehicles, like cars, coupes, they shouldn't have backup alarms. I remember when I honked the horn on the car, it sounded like it had a truck horn. Number one, cars does not have air horns. They usually have a regular horn, like a city horn, like a like a tiny like a city horn that they put in small vehicles like cars, pickup trucks. I know buses sometimes they have the I know buses they have the horn. I mean, small buses they usually have like a regular horn, like a car. But big buses they should have at least an air horn since it's big and it should be loud. I know school buses they should have air horns. I know some of them they do, some of them they don't. I know trucks they usually have air horns because it's usually loud and that's what all the trucks should have air horns because it's a large vehicle. Buses they should have air horns as well. School buses I know they should have air horns. Let's see if we get this channel to 700 since we didn't do it Friday, which Friday was the deadline. Since today's Sunday, we got till Tuesday to get above 700. Because at least I know time is of the essence to get to there. And I know Wednesday, July 1st, which is the first of the month. I know Wednesday, July 1st. I know it's first of the month. So anybody who does not like what I'm saying about Truck Simulator, so do you agree that when a game crashes, which that's stupid, and I agree it's very stupid. It's very stupid to begin with when the game crashes, and it shouldn't be crashing at all. He says, I'm back. I'm super sorry I have to go again, but the stream is amazing. Appreciate that. So normally I've been talking about the Truck Simulator game that I have experienced those problems that I fall into, especially when the game crashes while I'm in the middle of creating something. Don't these don't don't these problems ignore people? I mean, annoy people? I know it annoys the heck out of me though. Okay, well, trying to think of the number that. Trying to think of the number for the Grand Theft Auto. It was number 71, which was an overnighter stream, 6.5 hours, 128 views. But you never know; these numbers fluctuate. So I made a video Thursday night. I don't know why I'm not getting any more views on that video. So it says this video explains why are they deleting mods from the Steam Workshop. They delete these good mods in the game that people love. So I basically made a video about that. And on the stream, I'm still talking about that. Just can't get it out of my head. So basically, I'm trying to get that off my chest. Like I said, they shouldn't be deleting mods. the modifications for the game that should have been part of the game. So I'm trying not to bore you guys, but I'm trying to, I mean, explain about the game that I was playing. Sometimes I know some people does not like the truck simulator, but I know I do. Yeah, like I said, yeah, they should do like much better on the graphics instead of copy and pasting the previous truck simulator games like 18 Wheels of Steel. So SCS software is destroying the game by updating their versions and messing up the mods, creating a lot of mod compatibility problems and removing the good mods for no reason. So I hope you guys love the stream. Let's see if we get more likes and shares. So here's what I here's what I'm saying. If I was yeah, if I was like the game developers and stuff like that, I would literally fix the game, solve the problems. If I develop a game like a simulator, like a real simulator with real weather, they should make a feature that goes through car wash and stuff like that. They should make bonus features with all the good stuff. Bonus features. They should make bonus features. They should make them all the roads. That's right. All the roads. 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 You know, like I said, they should fix they should fix more games. That's what they should do. They should fix more. They should fix these flaws that are in the game. Compatibility problems, the mods that does not work, which they should work because they should be part of the game. But definitely pray for Brenda Land because she would have a. I know she's gonna have a surgery and stuff like that. So we'll definitely pray for Brenda Land, which has a nice, awesome channel. I know she grows channels as well. So so she's trying to do her best with the growing and stuff like that. I know Tree Timber 82. I know he does good stuff on growing. Trying to think of any July birthdays that would love to make birthday shout outs. You mean I've done one on Friday? At least I did that. At least I've done three of them. So, so what do I see again when I tried to play it? Presence of the game modifications detected. Please be aware that broken, obsolete, or incompatible gaming mods may be source of instability. Please review your active mods in the mod manager. When I see those letters in the red, and on the top of that it will say mod crash or something like that. Hey, when mods crash, I'm talking about modifications. Like I said, I hate when mods crash and stuff like that. So I definitely pray for Brenda Land. Definitely pray for her and stuff like that. Doing definitely real prayers. So I hope you guys had a great Sunday. At least I did. The weather was pretty gray. It was muggy. But I don't mind. You know it's summer. At least I know it's summer. Yeah, with the problems, I need to find the problems that makes the game crash. Like when I click on the certain truck and the game crash and it shouldn't happen, or the trailer, which is in the part of the game. Yeah, in the part of the game. So DLC that I've already bought, the heavy cargo pack. That's one of the DLC. The the forced machinery. The specialist transport. Well, that's part of the cargo packs. The tuning packs. The wheel tuning pack. The steering wheel pack. Valentine's pack. Space paint jobs. Dragon truck design pack. I know they've got the Halloween one. The Christmas one. The pink ribbon one. American Truck Simulator pink ribbon charity pack. What else are you missing? That's for the pink themes. So they got one for the pink themes. I know there's Utah, Arizona, Washington, Utah, Oregon. Okay, I said Utah twice. So DLC that they have is the states Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, California. So I remember when they made that game, they only had California, and that's one of the 50 states. When you start the game out of it and you release the game. But they should have released the game with a full map. like I said, SCS software should be responsible for the mods that they delete. And it seems weird that the Euro Truck Simulator 2, they got like more content than they got more DLC and stuff like that. Other than that, maybe I should stay on there. I can see go to 3 hours. Definitely not done with the streaming. Need to know why the reasons why they are deleting games. I mean, deleting the mods from the workshop. I just don't get it. And I know what are the reasons why they do it. So here's what I think that they should do. Here's what I think that they should do. So I hope you guys have a great night, and hopefully, at least we know that 4th of July is coming, which is just coming Saturday. But let's just take one day at a time. That's what I. That's what I definitely think. I mean, that's what I would definitely do is think about one day at a time. One day at one day at a time. One day at a time. One day at a time. Excuse me. So that's what I tried to do is I look for problems when the game crashes, but I need to find and get rid of it. But I don't know what to start when games like that crashes. Like I said, it's one problem goes to another. Like yeah, one problem goes to another. So in about 15 minutes, I'll be wrapping this stream up. So I know it's been I know I've been taking breaks on the stream, stuff like that. Or at least I tried doing the full month. I think I only missed about 4 days already. Hopefully, let me see if we can try to do a full month in the month of September, since it's got only 30 days. Let's see how that's gonna work on these 30 on those first 30 days, full 30 days. See if I can try to do full 30 days and try my best. So I'd like to pray for this world that we are going. I mean, the things in the world that we're going through. COVID-19, problems that we have been doing. I mean, we are going through. Pray for the people who are sick. Pray for the people that are really sick. And like I said, pray for the people that are sick. Pray for the people that are hurt. Pray for the people. Pray for the people that are troubled. People are struggling. Even I'm struggling as well. At least I'm not the only one. At least I'm not the only one. But So I know it's getting dark. Lights turned on. I think it's almost 9 o'clock. And this is why I hate when I try to get more. So when I get more equipment and stuff like that, I hate when I run out of slots. That's why I say the slot system is just pain in the freaking ass, which it is. Because when you run out of when you run out of spaces, I mean, so when you lots until you rent until your slots are gone, screwed. Trying to figure what number when it turns red. So it's good when it's in like the amber. When it turns red, get some sugar beet harvesters. When I'm just playing Farming Simulator 19, the console version. But why do these things take so much slots? Why? Yes, I know they're pretty much. When that was about 9 o'clock, 3 hours and 2 minutes, 13 views, 3 people in the building. What should I talk about for tomorrow's stream? And the next day stream, and the next day stream, and the next day stream. right now, just going to end the live stream, and I hope you guys have a great night. And yes, I talked about the truck simulator and about the problems that people are dealing with, which I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So let's talk attendance. Who's been in the chat? Nicole, Chills TV. Wonder what the truck say. At least I knew it was a fake account. Truck fan 67. Pretty sure that account wasn't real. Pretty sure it was fake. So shows don't count. Must have made 8562. At least he was here. So hopefully on Tuesday, I'd like to see people eating 30 boiled eggs. But you know that's a lot of eggs. This is what I say. Oh, dude! Can you hold down those eggs? Can you eat that many? So Nature Larcia was here. Pretty Red was here. White Wolf was here. Brandon's Words was here. Nina Vixen was here. Maya B. I don't know if he was here or he or she. But other than that, I'm just gonna wrap this stream up for the Grunt Time Show 72. So hopefully we'll see you on to the next Grunt Time Show. This is T Studio X signing out. Peace.